is waiting for her husband, who is at work. She is getting worried because it's 11 and he is still not returned. After waiting for a while, she smiled when she heard the front door open and close. She came in living room and smiled and hugged him, but instead of hugging back, he pushed her gently and went to their bedroom. Wyan was hurt by his actions, but she decided not to argue, and she also went to room. Wyan and Jungkook are married since 3 months. It was an arranged marriage. Jungkook was Wyan's crush from the start, so Wyan was happy with this marriage, but Jungkook was not happy. He didn't want to marry at that time, but he agreed because of his father. Wyan thought that she will make him fall in love with her, but now she is giving up because he always acted cold towards her. He never prioritized her. Now she gets to know that he will always choose work over her. Everything is important for him except her. She shrugged off the thoughts and went to room and saw him sleeping already. She sighed and did her night routine, and she also slept. Next morning, she woke up by the sound of alarm and saw him sleeping like a baby. She smiled and got up and did her morning routine and went to kitchen to make breakfast. After making breakfast, she was about to go and wake Jungkook up, but saw him coming downstairs. She smiled and said, "I was also coming to wake you up. Come, breakfast is ready. Let's have breakfast together." She said and smiled, but her smile faded when he didn't reply and just sat on dining table and started to do his breakfast. "Why you always act cold towards me? You hate me that much?" she said, looking at him, who was busy doing his breakfast, but stopped and looked at her and said, "Who told you I hate you? I don't hate you. Now please let me do my breakfast in peace," he said and continued to do his breakfast. "If you don't hate me, then you..." She was cut it off when Jungkook stand up and said, "You can tell me you don't want me to do my breakfast here. I don't know when you will stop annoying me. I'm going," he said and left from there. "I'm annoying him? Jungkook, I'm tired of your attitude. When will you change?" she said to herself and looked at her breakfast, but now she was not hungry. After doing all house chores, she started to watch her favorite show. She was killing her time watching show and then reading book. Today again Jungkook came late and slept without looking at her, who was waiting for him. Wyan sighed and without saying anything she also slept, thinking that she will talk to him tomorrow. Next day. It's Jungkook's off day from office, so he is at home. Wyan wants to talk to him and solve this. Maybe they don't spend time together, that's why. So she thought that today she will ask him to spend time so that we can talk about our relation, about his cold behavior. Maybe there is some misunderstanding in their relation. Having this thought, she went to Jungkook and saw him scrolling through his phone. She went near him and sat beside him and said, "Jungkook, we need to talk." "About what?" "Can you please listen to me and put that phone aside? I'm serious right now." "Okay, speak," he said, putting the phone aside. "Can we spend time together, like usually all couples do, and try to understand each other?" "But I don't want to understand you." "Why?" What I have done? Why you hate me so much? If we won't talk about it, then how we are gonna spend our whole life like this? We need to understand each other. I don't want to understand you. You ruined my life. I didn't want to marry yet. I wanted to achieve something first, but because of you, my dream destroyed. I don't even want to live with you. Then why I have to understand you? You are nothing to me. Now stop annoying me. Really? I destroyed your dream? And what do you think? I am happy with you? I didn't ruin your life, Jungkook. You ruined my life. Every day I just listen to you because you don't love me yet. You always insult me. But what I am for you? I don't have feelings. I don't get hurt. I was stupid enough to think that one day you will change. You will also love me. We will start to live like normal. But no, I had it enough. I'm nothing to you. What you are doing is wrong. You will understand it one day. But I won't forgive you. You will regret it, Jungkook. She said, making Jungkook speechless. And he started to think from start what he have done. What he did is really wrong. He always thinks that he is the only one who is hurt because he loves someone else. But because of his marriage, she broke up with him, and he thinks that it's because of Ryan. He always gets angry on her without any reason. Ryan didn't even know that he loved someone else. Then why he was punishing her? He started to understand that he was wrong. When he came out of his thoughts, she was not there anymore. He started thinking that Ryan must be at her friend's house whenever they argue about something. He wanted to go and say sorry to her and start a new life, but then he thought to give her a little time. Ryan is sitting with her friend who is comforting her. But I had it enough. I'm not going to live with him anymore. If he don't need me, then I also don't need him. Today I will ask him divorce. Yeah, I'm sure. Ryan was spending time with her friend, but when she looked at the time, it was 11. She gasped and stand up and said, No, I will go by myself. Bye. Take care. She said and left from there. Jungkook slept while waiting for Ryan. His phone started ringing. He was sleeping, but phone kept ringing. He gets annoyed, and without looking at the caller ID, he cut the call and turned off his mobile and went back to sleep. Next morning, Jungkook woke up and saw the time. It was 9 a.m. He got up and did his morning routine and went to kitchen, but he didn't saw Ryan there. He frowned and again went to room and turned on his mobile and saw there was 10 missed calls from Ryan. He was about to call her back, but his phone started ringing again, and it was from Ryan's mom. He picked the call but frowned when he heard her mom crying. She said and cut the call, and Jungkook was not able to process what he just heard. He don't want to believe it. We arrested that man, and he stated that he was drunk. He didn't know what he was doing. When he saw she was walking alone, he started to follow her, but she was kept calling someone on the phone. and that person was not picking up. He went near her and snatched that mobile and threw it. We saw from CCTV footage that she was struggling to get out of his grip and he was not letting her go. She shouted for help, and that's when he picked whatever was near and hit her and kept hitting her and killed her brutally. We are sorry for your loss, he said and left from there. Jungkook was blaming himself for what had happened. He was regretting every action, but he can't do anything now. He was crying. He was hating himself for what he did to Ryan. And now she is not there. Her smile, how happy she was at their marriage. Everything is replaying in his mind. Jungkook is caressing Ryan's picture. While tears were in his eyes, he was talking to Ryan's picture. Ryan, why you have to leave? You told me I will regret. See, I'm regretting everything. You know, I found out that the saying, you don't know what you have until it's gone, is very much true. I didn't know what I had. I didn't know how much you meant to me. I miss you. He said and kept talking to Ryan's picture, like he usually do. Never ignore a person who loves you, who cares for you, because one day you may realize you have lost the moon while counting the stars.